is the right hand pinch roller, which I believe has not been working all that well. The left one was in okay condition. I tried swapping them to give this one the most grip and power, but it didn't seem to be happy. So perhaps the original in the left was actually not as good as I thought, but it seems to serve its purpose over there. So, and I couldn't find one to replace these. These are I think 9 or 10 millimeter diameter, and they're quite small. So what I've done is, because on the right here there's a lot more room, I'm going to try a larger diameter pinch roller, aftermarket but new, and I'm hoping that that will cure all the ails with it, which is simply that some tapes have a little bit of woe and flutter. That's about all. These micro switches that they use up here, they're not, the switches themselves might be alright, but the way they're adjusted and whatever, the tape insert one that's over on this side, you have to adjust it to within a millimeter of useful. And I've just discovered that this recording one, when it's no tape, it's open circuit, you short it by lifting it up, and it's varying 26, 50, 21 ohms. It's not a happy veg, you might say. I suspect it's like the other one, it's right on the borderline of working. Yeah, I can't get anywhere near zero. I'm on the ohms range. And just to be sure, yeah, the meter does 0 ohms. So I'm going to have to take it down, take off that micro switch, or maybe even the front cover again, and try and figure out why it's borderline. This is why you have to soak test, or when everything is done, go through it all again, because you just never know what's going to re-emerge. It's just it's life, the way it is. Okay, we shall find out what it is. Yeah, back to my fault before. I was thinking that the switch for the recording wasn't working, since I couldn't get that to press. And the way I measured it, I was getting an intermittent reading, but I think that was just my multimeter making bad contacts with it. When I took it back out on the bench, it was working fine. So it's all discouraging sometimes, but it's still good. Okay, this is a TDK D60, and I'm back again. So let's give this another go. Right, it's a bit of Madonna, so I've got to make up a CD of YouTube friendly music. It's really hard doing this, so I'll probably have something happen to me when I publish this video. Right, so let's go. So that's working, but it should be spot on for SA tapes. I tried a few Type 2 tapes and a few Type 1 tapes for that matter, and the output level does vary slightly. There's only limited tweaks in this. You can't tweak the levels for each individual tape type. It's all or nothing, and the only difference is, I think, the bias level for each, from memory. Yeah. I can't remember, but it's very limited. Subtle difference, but just casually listening, that sounds identical. And I'm playing it through a really good sound system at the moment, using my Class A pass amplifiers and the quite electrostatic speakers, Hafler preamp. It doesn't get much better than that. So that's all good. We'll try a Type 1 tape. So there we have it. Okay, I think we've all finished with this now, and I'll pack it all up. Maybe tomorrow. I might just listen to it tonight and play a number of cassettes and just enjoy it while I've got it. I have another number of other cassette decks at the moment, but while I've got a deck in my little hot hand, I like to put it through its paces so that I can, you know, have an idea of how they all work and sound, and yeah, it's good fun. It's been a new hobby for me. Well, a new revisited hobby. I used to tape cassettes a hell of a lot back in the day, I guess, like a lot of people, but just recently I just got back into it, I suppose, like many other people's, and unfortunately for me the price of machines and cassettes has well, skyrocketed in the last couple of years, unbeknownst to me, and so I have to live with that. But oh well, that's life. I've done a bit of a splurge recently, and as well as a few players, I've actually bought approximately about 150 Type 2 cassettes, mostly second hand, but about a third of them new. So it's cost a few dollars, but they should serve me for quite a long time. I'm not buying any metal tapes, they're just astronomical. I've got two which I'm just using for test purposes. I mean, they cost me like, what was it? I think one of them was $60. Admittedly, they're wrapped and as new, or they are new, old stock, but even so, $60. So no, that's too much. The SAs and SAXs that I've been buying second hand, they're typically, I aim for about $5 to $10 each. This is Australian money, of course. I don't ever think in other kinds of dollars. And so that's what I'm aiming for, and that's it. All right, that's it for now. Hope you enjoy the Pioneer CT F950. It's a fairly reasonably top of the range model of the Pioneer. I've heard that the best one they made was, I think, the A series, maybe A9 or 9A or something like that. It'll be interesting to acquire one of those one day, maybe, but I'm hoping to have at least 3 Nakamichis and some others, so perhaps I won't. All right, Pioneer over and out. Well, I've been soak testing this deck for a number of hours. I always like to run it playing tapes, recording tapes, and just generally check it out, try it out before I finally sort of finish with it and, you know, close off the books, so to speak. And anyway, what happened was all going well, but then I have 2 tapes. They both actually look identical, as if they were made in the same factory or something. which is rather weird. But anyway, I play these and I have problems. But to show you the effect, I will play a good tape. This happens to be an SA90. I will stick that in. Okay, it took up the slack, so that's normal. Now we press play. Turn the volume down, and that's playing fine. And what you should be able to do is take off each of the pinch rollers one by one and see an effect. Take the supply pinch roller off and yeah, basically nothing. Now if we just take off the take-up one, or the main capstan, it's still working okay, and the music is sort of still there. And if you take off both, righto, see it's having trouble even here, but it should just fast forward because there's nothing holding the supply reel. If I try another one. I decided to stop this video here because the two next sections, to do with the torque of the tape, to do with the hubs and the drive motor, goes for a long time, so I'm going to separate that into the next video. And the other topic of the pinch roller is also quite long, so I'm going to put that into the video following. They're interesting in their own way, so unfortunately this video would have been like an hour and a half, and that's just far too long. See you on the next one.